So what is your resolution? I'm going to swim the world, I reply. Flip fig, she shrieks. Where'd that come from? It was the Inspiring Woman seminar we had before Christmas, I say. The 14-year-old girl who became the youngest person to sail around the world single-handedly got me thinking. That's a flippin' awesome resolution, says Stella. My one sounds lame in comparison. Why, what's yours? Drink more water, eat less sugar, she replies. We end up doubled over with laughter until Stella stops suddenly. Hang on, isn't there one tiny problem here? I grin. Yeah, I can't swim. Nicknames. Stella walks away, laughing her head off. I knew she'd understand. She's the only one who's ever got me, unlike most of the people who go to this school. A few years ago, I overheard a conversation between a couple of clones in my class, Maisie and Daisy. They were having a good old giggle about how much of a loser I am. They started talking about dab-dabs and how he freaked them out, and I finally realised why no one except Stella had ever come to my birthday parties. They were scared of the dead bodies in the basement. Seriously, I mean, they're dead. Dab-dabs, you see, is an embalming artist, self-proclaimed, and a funeral director, which makes our house the Fitzsherbert family funeral home, putting your mind and body to rest. The basement is where the dead bodies go for him to work his magic on them. It's quite a fascinating place, and I'm more than happy spending time down there. It's a bit like a theatre dressing room, with bright lights, makeup, and prosthetics everywhere. Dab-dabs has covered the walls with pictures of his creations. There are some really rather stunning portraits. You just have to see past the fact that all of his subjects are dead. Well, if it isn't grim... I turn towards the voice, my shoulders automatically sagging. It's Cassandra, the so-called school beauty and one of the many girls who like to mock me. Grim is her nickname for me, something to do with the Grim Reaper on account of dab-dabs. By her side, acting like two simpering bodyguards are Maisie and Daisy. Your dad work on any dead people recently? Cassandra asks with wide eyes. What? Dead people? Many of them for Christmas? She takes a sidelong glance at her giggling mates. He doesn't do funerals at Christmas, I say. I don't know why she's so obsessed with death and me, so I add, you're welcome to come and have a look in the basement any time, though. I'm sure he'd give you a guided tour. Cassandra flushes red and mutters something about never being seen dead in my house. I'm desperate to say, your funeral is the most likely way you'll ever be coming to my house, but they've already walked off. Now, I'm late for registration, and I hate being late. My form tutor, Mr. Harding, glares at me as I try to slope in unnoticed. Not easy when you're me. Fitzsherbert, he practically hisses my name through his gritted teeth. Perhaps you might try being on time as your New Year's resolution? Sorry, Mr. Harding, I murmur. Yes, Mr. Harding. There's only about 2 minutes left before the bell goes, when Mr. Harding hands me a yellow card and goes into protracted detail about how my skirt length is not school regulation and something needs to be done about it. Quite what, I don't know. I'm wearing the longest skirt they sell in the uniform shop. As a result, I'm late for chemistry and I've missed out on being put with a partner. Miss Denny looks desperately at the group, trying to resolve the issue. Can't have someone working on their own, can we? Billy, can you share with Fig, please? Ooh, he shouts. I'm not sharing with Bug. Bug is another of my nicknames. Apparently it stands for Big Ugly Giant. Charming. Fug is another variant. Oh, and there's also Reaper, Boiled Sweet, on account of my name, and the usual obvious ones like Nerd, Jerkface, and Boff. Who knew one person could go by so many names? It's Fig, replies Miss Denny firmly, and that's enough of your nastiness. Come and sit here, please. Billy stomps across the room. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Bug's gonna make me look very dumb. That's enough, shouts Miss Denny, glaring furiously round the room as everyone dissolves into laughter. It's all right, Miss Denny, I say. Billy doesn't need me to make him look dumb. He does that all on his own. Well, that's what I say inside my head. What comes out my mouth is, it's all right, Miss Denny. I don't mind working on my own.